Image Comic Universes Part 2. The story starts when Kyle Higgins and Ryan Parrott are students of famous Batman writer Scott Snyder. Snyder teaches them the importance of having a soul underneath the suit when you're doing superhero comics. He also emphasizes the art of world building and brand building. Higgins ends up working with Snyder on Batman Gates of Gotham. In this story, Gotham is a character that has soul, not just an area, not just a place. Higgins was then writer on Nightwing when the New 52 was introduced. Higgins saw firsthand how a universe launch can start with a huge bang, then lose interest of the reader when there's less heart or there's no soul, and DC struggled with continuity. In 2015, Boom Studios secured the rights to multimedia franchise Power Rangers, and Higgins, a lifelong fan, went right through the managing editor at Boom and asked if he could pitch. He assumed they had a huge writer already on it, but he wanted to maybe do some one-shots or some side stories. Well, he ended up being head writer. He wanted to get rid of the Monster of the Week stories and explore the human side and the emotional cost of being a ranger for these teenagers. They decided to make a second issue, and his first call with his buddy Ryan Parrott. Parrott wrote the ongoing prequel series, and Higgins wrote the main series. But they worked together, making sure that it made full sense in the universe. This all led to a huge event called Shattered Grid, which was Higgins' finale. Parrott took over on Power Rangers, while Higgins moved to LA and started his own media company called Black Market Narrative. It was meant to be a high production house rather than just an imprint. Now, while on Power Rangers, Higgins created a character called Lord Draken, and he became a huge fan favorite, appearing in video games, having action figures, even having high-cost collectible statues of the character. So Higgins thought, I made such a huge hit out of a pre-existing property, what if I did that with my own property? With Power Rangers artist Marcelo Costa, they launched Radiant Black through Image Comics, an adult with student loan debt who becomes a ranger-like hero. When Higgins decided to expand the universe, his first call was Parrott. Parrott introduced the title Rogue Sun, and there began the pipeline from Power Rangers to Black Market Narrative. Matt Groom came over with Inferno Girl Red, Melissa Flores came over with Dead Lucky, and Radiant Pink, and even more. They had a central office where the Bible of the universe lived, and each creator is the master of their book, but they're all allowed to share letterers, marketing teams, etc. They also regularly meet through Zoom and have what's called jams, so that way each writer knows what's going to happen in each book months ahead of time, so they're able to keep continuity. And then each year, they have a huge crossover event. The Massiveverse has been huge. It's been called the most successful universe of the 2020s. But Image is rife with competition, and some heavyweights from the big two decided to start their own production house and try to change the rules. Talk about them in part 3.